Don't kill the birds. Well, we're not literally killing the birds. Hey loves, welcome or welcome back. I am so happy that you've tuned in today. If you're new to this channel, Akwaba, which means welcome in the Tree language from the Akan tribe in Ghana, West Africa. My name is Araya, aka Mrs. A. Right, time to check in. My week has been quite chilled. I have been taking it easy this week. Nothing out of the ordinary, although I have been feeling excited about summer holidays. I'm so excited to be visiting London after 3 months since I last went. I actually can't believe it's been 3 months already. It doesn't feel that long. But anyway, time flies, so it's not surprising. How has your week been? Don't forget to check in with me. Pop me a comment. Let me know how you are getting on. I absolutely love to read your comments. Today, I want to talk about a topic that is near and dear to all of us. Something very practical and relatable. So hop aboard! Have you ever experienced a moment in your life when you suddenly realize that you yearn for something more? I'm sure most of you, if not all, are probably nodding your heads, right? Yeah. We all have different reasons for feeling this way. Sometimes it's because we've reached a point where we've had enough of our current situation and we yearn to move forward to the next level. Other times, our previous endeavors may not have worked out quite as planned and we find ourselves wanting to try again and position ourselves where we truly desire. And then there are those who have never reached a certain level in life and simply want to level up. Why not? These desires are all valid, so it's a good step to pursue. After all, life is what we make of it, right? And no matter where we find ourselves, there is always room for improvement. However, as much as we desire to achieve these things, it can often feel overwhelming, challenging, or even daunting. That's why I would like to share some valuable tips with you today to help you kickstart your journey towards productivity and achievement. So, without further ado, let's dive right in. The first thing I want to address is excuses. Excuses. This is a big one. So let's spend a little bit of time here, exploring it. And please don't get me wrong, I am not coming out at you. No, I'm not. Trust me, I am not. However, I'm telling you the truth, which sometimes doesn't taste so sweet in our mouths. I know. So it might feel a bit uncomfortable, but please bear with me because sometimes we've got to do this in order to move ourselves forward. It is crucial to eliminate excuses from your mindset because there'll always be a reason why you cannot do something. Oh yes. And most of the time, these reasons are real, they're valid, However, they are still obstacles and they will stop you from moving your life forward. So here is the thing. Instead of you finding reasons why you can't accomplish something, you need to focus on finding solutions and opportunities for success and cut out the excuses. Harsh reality of life. You can do this by assessing how much you really want what you desire to have and use those reasons as a step up to really jump and go up, leveling up, giving yourself those improvement and good stuff that you really need. But they don't come cheap, do they? Of course not. If they did, everybody will be successful. If you really need something, you have to be ready to compromise and give up other things. You must always have an open mind to make changes to your plans if they don't work out either. If you've been trying to achieve this one thing for so long and it's not happening, maybe it's time to activate your plan B, which is your backup plan. It's a universal truth that every person on this planet has a unique story filled with challenges and circumstances. However, more often than not, it's evident that someone out there is actually facing greater difficulties, yet they are managing to accomplish more than you are. The key differentiating factor here usually lies in the burning desire for something greater. They make a conscious decision not to let anything hinder their progress. It is crucial to refrain from making excuses to justify your inaction, claiming you desire better, but coming up with excuses with the reason why you can't do this or you can't do that will not bring you the progress that you need, period. It is hard, but hey ho, it is what it is. To help boost your productivity, it is crucial to have clarity about your goals. This includes knowing what you want to accomplish on a daily basis, weekly, monthly, or yearly, as well as envisioning your aspirations for the next 5 years or 10 years, or however long. Although unexpected challenges may arise, having a general direction helps you to stay focused and motivated. I absolutely need that because it kind of helps me to tick off things on my to-do list, which is a great feeling. I recently learned about time blocks and I've started incorporating it in my life. Time blocking is a productivity technique which helps you schedule specific blocks of time for different activities or tasks during your day. So it's still within the day, but you have different blocks of time. So instead of having a to-do list with no specific time frame, time blocking helps you to allocate dedicated time slots for each task or category of task. These techniques help you manage your time and reduce the tendency to get overwhelmed or distracted. It clearly defines how you spend your time. You can ensure that important tasks receive more attention they deserve and maintain a better sense of control over your day. Time blocking is my top tip because it has really helped me as I tend to not stick to tasks sometimes, getting distracted because there might be something that I come across and I feel like, oh, that needs attention and, it's kind of pulling me. I'm tempted to go to that. But when I set those specific tasks, it helps me to stay on task. Planning and routine. You need to be able to write down your plans and establish consistent routine to enhance productivity. Documenting your goals and tasks adds a sense of tangibility and commitment. By incorporating both major events and smaller details into your planning, you can stay on top of your obligations and prevent scheduling conflict or getting derailed. Sometimes we mistake busyness for productivity and we exhaust our energy on countless tasks without making meaningful progress, which is very overwhelming and very draining, right? However, true productivity lies in engaging in activities that are necessary and beneficial for your personal growth. Achieving true productivity requires more than just staying busy. It involves doing the right thing at the right times. To achieve true productivity, it is essential to perform the right task at the very right times. For instance, if you have an interview the next day, spending so much time the night before cleaning your house, maybe cleaning the kitchen, tidying up, your clothes and things like that is definitely not the best use of your time. Many years ago, I used to stay up like really late because I have a thing about clean environment. I love it when my environment is clean. It gives me that mental space to function. So I used to, no matter what happens, the house has to be cleaned. And I remember I used to stay up very late at night, sometimes 1 a.m., 2 a.m., cleaning the house because I feel like I need to get it clean before I sleep. And I did not get to do it in the day. And then sometimes my husband, he fast asleep, he wakes up and you can see one eye open. He's like, what are you doing? Would you not come and sleep? I mean, silly times, right? Never again. I am not doing that. If it has to wait, it has to wait. We have to prioritize things and get things done at the right time. We need to align our efforts with tasks that propel us closer to our goals, whilst avoiding distractions that hinder progress. Don't let last-minute tasks derail you. In order to avoid distraction, you need to have discipline. If it has not been planned for and is not urgent, let it wait. For me, this is still work in progress because it's that temptation of doing things and then you kind of come along something, you think, okay, I didn't plan for it, but it really has to be done. So I'm just constantly reminding myself, I'm being intentional. If it's time for me to sleep, I have to go and sleep. If it can be done at a later time, leave it. Just leave it alone. Let it go. Don't touch it. Assigning specific deadlines to tasks are a great way to improve productivity. Adding a sense of urgency can increase motivation and focus. I don't know about you, but for me, putting deadlines in place really puts me in check, proper. I am sometimes notorious for completing tasks that have no deadlines because, I see all these other things and I'm thinking, actually, that needs to be done, that needs to be done, that needs to be done. But if there are deadlines, I will get the job done by all means. Multitasking is such a great way of getting things done quicker. You can do two things pretty much at the same time. You need to learn how to multitask smartly by combining low-stake activities that complement each other, allowing you to make the most of your time. I tend to listen to a podcast or motivational speech whilst cleaning, cooking, etc. Multitasking has always been my baby. Killing two birds with a stone. I have to say that slowly and carefully because apparently I have a habit of saying killing two stones with a bird. Mr. Brown, if you're watching me, he said that. Anyway, don't kill the birds. Well, we're not literally killing the birds. I'm not killing no birds. Anyway, I have a friend, her name is Gita. She tells me that anytime she wakes up in the morning, sometimes she says to me, I need the boost, I need So she puts Eraspix on. She's like, I just need the motivation. So while she's doing her things, she's listening to me. She's multitasking. She doesn't have to find a whole different time to come and sit down in front of the telly and watch me. So if you think I've got 15 minutes vlog and it's too long, don't worry. Whilst you're driving, Eraspix, put me on. Whilst you're cooking, Eraspix, put me on. Whilst you're at home, chilling, relaxing, doing the laundry, doing the housework, put me on. Get those good motivational doses in your life, honey. Shout out to Geeta. She's an amazing woman. She reads kids stories on YouTube. Please check her out. Your kids are going to absolutely love it. Her YouTube channel is Storytime with Geeta. I'm going to put her details or a link in my description. So please check it out. Really, really lovely read aloud stories for your children before they go to bed. We also need to remove barriers in order to maximize performance. You need to streamline your routines, such as selecting outfits for the next day, or if possible, for a week. I have not done it for a week, but I definitely have to select my outfit for the next day. Otherwise, it's chaos. If you have the tendency of picking out your clothes, your bag and all the things that you need the very day that you're supposed to go somewhere else, then maybe you were waiting for this vlog to stop because you will be in for all sorts of things that you didn't bargain for, things that you never asked for. That is when something will completely go wrong. That is when there are certain things that tend to pile up if you don't pay attention to it. For example, if you bought a dress that doesn't fit or you ordered the wrong item, you need to make sure that you remember to return it. I have lost money in the past for not returning things, either because I realized the time is gone or it's just a bit too long-winded, the whole return process. But no, these days I've got my eyes on it. If I bought it and it's not right, it's coming straight back and it's coming in good time. Remember to prioritize rest and relaxation. Sleep is often underestimated. It is such a pillar of productivity that significantly impacts your overall well-being. If you haven't watched my vlog on rest and refocus, you need to check it out. I'll put the link in the description or somewhere up there. Implement these tips and watch your efficiency soar to new heights. Remember, productivity is not about being busy. It's about focusing on meaningful tasks and finding a balance in your work and personal life. Stay committed, stay focused, and embrace your journey to success. What productivity tips do you use? Let me know in the comments below. If you have enjoyed this video, please click the like button. It's the thumbs up button. Share this video. Go for that notification bell. It's going to remind you every time I've got a new video pop up. Don't forget to check out my YouTube Shorts, my Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Remember to check out any videos that you have missed. Have a wonderful, 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 wonderful week. Adios. Au revoir. Bye.